Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Anwar Yusuf Dunbar, and this is Big Discussions 76, Science and Technology. First of all, please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. If you want to throw something in the tip jar, i.e. make a donation to the channel, that information is below this video in the description box. I am also starting a newsletter for the Big Words LLC, and I'm in the process of gathering names, so the link to that is in the description box below, because I have 2 blogs and 4 YouTube channels, and I think that's a cool way to consolidate my messaging in a strategic way. But in any case, I want to say happy holidays. I'm stealing that from Keke Palmer and Old Navy. If you're looking at TV, you've seen those commercials, and they've coined the term holidays, which I think is an umbrella term for all the holidays. But in any case, for this video, I mentioned this last week during my Open Science Hangout with BGS. I was originally going to try to cram this information into my community tab, but then I got the light bulb moment yesterday to make this the 100th video on Big Discussions 76, Science and Technology. So this is just going to be a very brief discussion on the mystery of the Christmas star. And if you don't believe in Christmas, or you don't believe in Jesus, that's not what this is about. It's just a very short scientific discussion about what the Christmas star might have been. And before I jump into this, I want to acknowledge the friends of the David M. Brown Arlington Planetarium. While my backgrounds are in pharmacology and toxicology and the biomedical sciences, for a stretch, I was volunteering at the David M. Brown Arlington Planetarium, which is in Arlington, Virginia. The friends are a group of enthusiasts who saved the planetarium and renovated it and updated it. And when I was with them before this world event, we would take over the planetarium one weekend out of the month and host a specific set of programs, full dome shows, and speakers from the astronomy community. And if you go back to my interview with Raphael Perino, we talk about that in that fun interview, and I need to have Raphael back at some point because he works in aerospace, and I want to turn this channel into a STEM hub. So expect to see more aerospace and more astronomy like this here, in addition to all of the other things that we've talked about here on Big Discussions 76, Science and Technology. But some of the members of the Friends actually created a full dome show in-house entitled, if I recall correctly, it's entitled An Astronomer Looks for the Christmas Star. Actually, no, the show is entitled Science and the Christmas Star. So what's the science behind the Christmas star? So we know that from the Bible, the story is that the 3 wise men saw the star in the sky, and that led them to the manger where the baby Jesus was. But what could that have been? So the astronomy community has come to 3 potential explanations for what the Christmas star was. And actually, there's 3, and then the religious community has its one explanation. The first hypothesis from the scientific community. And keep in mind, years ago, before technology, before space travel, before satellites, people looked at the sky and didn't really know what they were seeing, and then, as you know, with Galileo, there were disagreements over whether or not the Earth was the center of the universe, or whether or not the sun was the center of our solar system. There were arguments over whether or not the Earth was the center of our solar system, and then there were arguments about whether or not the sun was the center of our solar system. But in any case, the first hypothesis for what the Christmas star was is that it was a comet. A comet is I'll just describe it, and I'm not an astronomer, but it's a ball of ice and rock. And one of our speakers at the Arlington Planetarium actually shared that there is organic material in comets, like amino acids and the other precursors for life. And I believe comets come from the Kuiper Belt and the Oort cloud. And I learned that from Dr. Kerry Liss, so I want to acknowledge him. The second explanation for what the Christmas star could have been is that it could have been a planetary conjunction. And just briefly, what a planetary conjunction is when you look at the sky and you see, from your vantage point, when you see two planets basically as they're making their orbit around the sun, they visually merge and they form a bright object in the sky. I'm going to show a visual here that shows over a series of days two planets moving towards one another and then converging and then separating again. That's a planetary conjunction. So that's the second explanation for what the Christmas star could have been. And then the final scientific explanation for what the Christmas star could have been is that it may have been a supernova. And I'm sure many of you have heard that term before. And essentially what a supernova is that it's the end stage of the life of a star. So when stars don't shine, they don't burn forever. I don't know if burn is the right term, but they don't exist forever. And during the last stage, they're essentially large generators. They go through a series of, I'll just call them burnout events. And one of them includes illuminating to a significant degree. So those are the three potential explanations scientifically for what the Christmas star was. It could have been a comet, it could have been a planetary conjunction, and it could have been a supernova. Now, in the religious communities and in religious and spiritual explanations, and the conclusion is simple. It was a miracle. That's it. It was a miracle from God. God sent his only begotten son. I think I got that right. So there you go. Those are potential scientific explanations for the Christmas star. So I'm going to wrap this up now. Thank you to those of you who have supported the channel. Thank you to Round Wheels for pushing this up above 1,000 subs. And thank you to all of you who watch, even though you don't always understand what's being discussed. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that information is below this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I may try to push out one more upload before 2021 is over, but I have a lot of things to do, so we'll see. But if I don't, everyone enjoy the rest of your 2021. Enjoy your holiday season, and be safe out there. And as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Take care, and I will talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.